Unscripted by Joseph Maksoud. Nisrine,
هلا.
welcome to Unscripted. It's been a while. I'd love to have you here, so we will discuss your story in Dubai. I know now you're as a sales director in Damac.
Correct.
But before heading there, I would love to know the beginning, how it started in Dubai, from the day you came, and how we moved forward.
والله اوكي بدك تحسسني اني كتير كبيرة انا بس it's fine. Well, I started very long time ago. Dubai, when I first visited Dubai, it was just a pure visit, okay? But I fell in love with the city. So when I was in Dubai, basically that time there was really absolutely nothing. So it stopped literally on the Sheikh Zayed Road, like where is the Shangri-La? So that was basically the Sheikh Zayed Road. And all of that, you just continue all the way, it's just desert, and then you reach to Burj Al Arab. So this is the time when I started here in Dubai, but I fell in love with it already, and I saw a lot of potential, and I stayed since then. So
Okay, so it
I never
started as a visit, and that's it.
exactly.
So before visiting Dubai, what was your field or what you used to do back home?
When I was back in Lebanon, I used to work in the telecom communication. I'm a graduated. I'm an interior design graduate, and but I've never worked in interior design, although I love it. So then I wanted to join. You know Lebanon how it is. I wanted to join a big company, corporate company. So I had the opportunity to work in the telecom, which is the Alpha Telecom right now. So it was a beautiful experience, and after that, I just things happened, and I wanted to just come and visit my sister, and from that visit, I stayed till date.
Amazing. So let's say you came to Dubai. What was the first move? You're here on a visit. How you managed to switch to be a resident, and what was the first thing you started doing in here?
Okay, when I visited and I went back again home and I decided, so I went there, I got myself prepared because I got actually a job offer when I was in a visit, during my visit in Dubai.
Amazing.
So I got a job offer in the real estate. And I went back home, I got myself prepared and I packed everything and I came all by myself and I came and
So it
settled here.
was straight away
Straight
in
away.
real estate, not like you tried few things
No,
before
no.
heading to the real
No,
estate.
no. Dubai, it's real estate. خلاص يعني when I came to the city and I was looking at all those development, all those launches like Amar launching downtown. I imagined the downtown Dubai right now today like the same as I saw it like in that time it was, you know, the Gulf News. There was no like portals and all of those social media and all of those digital marketing thing, right? So I saw it in that newspaper. I'm like, wow, what such a beautiful project this will be. So I'm so proud when I see it today, like how this city has become things I've seen it before and I imagined it and how it has become. Like I sold there, I sold in Business Bay where there was nothing in Business Bay. So today I'm like, wow, what it has really what Dubai has really done. It's amazing.
I also have this image
know?
in my mind because the first time I came to Dubai, I think was 2008. They were starting Burj Khalifa, and then the crisis hit, so they stopped for a while. The metro wasn't even
Yes.
even on. So comparing now to when you started, when it comes to real estate, was it the same? Was it that easy? Dubai was it selling itself back then?
Look, when I first came, basically there was a boom that time, okay? But the boom that time is not like today's boom. And remember that in between there has been also like, you know, a drawdown market, let's call it. How we used to do business that time, it was also totally different than how people and how agents are doing business today. So I wish we had all of the opportunities that's available today back in the days. Okay.
Like you mean social media?
Social media, you know, the digital marketing, the portals as well. All of that were not available when I was here. So we were basically like all the real estate agent that time, we were truly hunters. So we have to go, we were like door knocking almost, you know, to find.
Door to door.
Exactly, to prospect, to get clients. So it wasn't the same as today. So that's why when now as a director in the companies like in brokerage where I was managing team. So basically, I look at the agents, they all come, they want leads. Okay, that's beautiful. We know that this is the trend. We know that leads is now what it's part of any company when you join. So we need that lead because lead is key. However, there's more to that. There's a master key. The master key is the consistent follow-up, this is what opens the door. Okay, so that is different. So it's not about only leads, it's about how you open up to the world, is how to get connected to the people, is how people like you, because friends or clients want to make business with their friends. So there's a lot that comes into play. I'm just like summarizing in a few words, but there's more into that. So these opportunities were not available back in our days. It was totally different.
Was it also like, I think now people knows about Dubai, they don't need education, most of the investor. Back then, I think part of your job was to just educate them, introduce them to Dubai, give them more knowledge than just selling them a project.
Yes, back in the days, I can tell you, like the target audience was probably a little bit slightly different, as you say, because back in the days, it wasn't really that well known internationally as, the tourism. It was different. It was still getting building. Most of the clients were also like, let's consider from the GCC, for example, to many clients from India, from which already they know Dubai and they were part of this, building city, and they have a lots of business here. So that's why they were more of these kind of, let's say, demography, this kind of people who were actually investing in the city. Now, today, Dubai has become really, it's in another totally different level.
I think it moved, especially for European and American, it moved from being a country that has only camels to opportunities. Because once I came to Dubai and I was flying with Emirates, everyone thought the same. And we thought it was only like there is camels. Even about Lebanon, they say like, you have camels in Lebanon. So they didn't know properly the whole region, the Gulf areas.
True.
And lately it's only opportunities. No one mentioning these things. All what they can see, this is where we can make money, this is where we can grow, we can build, and it's the safest place to invest our monies.
It is, and it's still going. Like, I mean, the way is too long. Still, there's a lot of more opportunities in Dubai for investors. Like, people come to me, they say, all right, Nisrine, like, where are we going? I mean, hasn't it stopped? Isn't like overbought? Like, what's happening? There will be too much supply. Well, no, it's not, because the plan and what's on the agenda for Dubai is way like, if there's like more than 10, 15 years, I'm telling you,
It's
of
growing in a
opportunities.
huge way.
Exactly. So there's a lot of opportunities coming. There's a big plan for Dubai. When you look at what's being there on the infrastructure all around the city. So when you look at all of that, you know that there is something big coming. So let's say, as an example, the announcement of, back of the Al Maktoum International Airport. The announcement of that airport, basically, it's not only the announcement of an airport. So it's the announcement of more and more and big opportunities coming to the city. So more jobs, more infrastructure, more residential,
And
more
we're
tourism.
seeing it now already. So
Exactly.
it's not like just talk. They always promise, they deliver. And I think lately now there is around 25,000 new people coming to Dubai on a monthly basis. So I think it's growing.
The
So
population is growing.
when we're talking about demand and supply, I think we are shortage on supply. Of
course.
The way we're moving.
Well, of course, the city will need more of residential, because, as you said, as you mentioned, there are more people coming to Dubai. The population is increasing, so there is an expected of increase, and there is a 30% expectation of population increase within the next 4 to 5 years, and this to double in the next 10 years.
Yeah, I
So
think they're expecting it to be 6 million by 2040.
exactly.
So, which is almost double
Exactly. So,
the.
so definitely, whatever is being like all the projects that are being launched today, they will be, for example, like ready within the next 3 to 4 years. And by then, so these we need the homes, because today also we have some people or some residents, they're looking for specific kind of residential apartments or villas where you go there and you see that it's actually really like you have a big percentage rate of occupation. So that will increase after that. So all of the launches today, by the time they will get ready, because people are just saying that there will be a lot of supply, then, well, no.
They will be full. They will be full.
Exactly. And because also remember that from those launchers, there are people who have their homes also as short-term rentals, as you understand. So these also, it's not all for the long-term basically resident, but it's going to be also for the tourism. So they're going to be also
That's right.
occupied.
It's not only tourism when it comes to short term. We're seeing it's a lot of businesses also. They will come here for 1 up to 3 months. They're not gonna rent for a yearly. So we're seeing a huge increase when it comes to short term. Today I was preparing kind of video. Nowadays we have 48,000 property listed for short term, when 2 years ago it was only 12,000.
Wow.
So this
Amazing.
is times 4. We're talking within 2 years, plus the occupancy rate. It's huge. It's booming in
That's
Dubai.
amazing number. Yeah.
For trips now, it's around 98% occupancy rate, and we're in May. Imagine, like, usually it will drop end of March. We're still on high occupancy rate all over Dubai. It's around 75% occupancy for short term. So I don't think
That's amazing.
we're anyway close of high supply comparing to the demand.
No, of course not.
Before we move forward, because you mentioned something about the team and the agents that you used to manage, and once I think Roy mentioned it here in the podcast, the way you were pushing them to do their connection, to sell to their friend, to contact their friend first before seeking leads. So I think all this knowledge, it will come from experience. So once you started, you didn't have all these materials, all these portals. So how you managed to adapt and to build on these things from the day you started to managing a team and combine the old school with the new school when it comes to the real estate?
Yes, that's a fantastic question. Again, look, Joseph, I believe in basics always. Okay. And as we mentioned before, that for anyone who wants to be in sales, first of all, it starts with his own personal contacts and the mindset and too many things together. So because I come from that old school, and I know that the best thing was to get connected, because people buy from people, and always telling them, but when you receive a lead today, he's not yet ready. He's just a lead. He's just exploring. And the same as I have that lead with me, he's going to be with, hundreds of other people. But when you're, let's say, as an example, you're going to the gym and you get to speak, you get your own network, you saw someone, you shake hand, you're just talking about workout and nothing else, right? And then from the conversation, he comes to find out that you're an agent. And every single person in Dubai, I say that again, is a potential buyer. So they are, if you just open the door, I tell them, if you open the door and go out, all of what you see, the people out there, all are potential buyers. So when you meet them and you shake hands with them and you just open a normal conversation, you'll end up finding that this person is a potential buyer, or he knows someone who is really wanting or looking to buy a property, and you have already broken the ice. He already knows you, he already trusts you, and you'll be surprised how you will make the business. And after that, you start getting referrals, and referrals are key. Leads are something that we have it as you put them in the box. You need to nurture them.
I think
you need to feed them.
Leads, it's a long way
Exactly.
ahead. But
Exactly.
referral and your
Exactly.
connection, they will talk to you about it because they want it.
Exactly.
So you won't waste the whole time and waste your energy just to finalize one deal. It's already done. They just want to sign. That's why they came to you.
Exactly.
And
يعني اليوم بدنا ناكل عنب ولا بدنا نلحق ننام؟
that's right. So I apply it in my daily life. I like I always go to places where I can have connection, people that they might be my future clients or someone who will be listing their property with me. I target these places and I do it on purpose. And I hear it a lot. Some people, no, man, but this is too much to go there. But this is my market.
Of
I'd
course.
rather go there and spend more money. And I know one day, once they see me more than 5 times there, they see that I'm regular. We might have a connection from high. I can be having 3-4 properties to be listed in our company.
Absolutely. So that's exactly how it is. So I took how I was successful back in the days, and not only myself, by the way, all of that, the people that were during that time, that period of time where all of this leads and marketing they were not available. Basically, we used to do it the same way. So, and it worked, and it was really pretty much good. Instead of just some agents, they come to me like, I want lead. Okay, we give them even the lead, by the way. And guess what? We give them the lead and they go there and they call once. And after that, they never call back. But no, you want a lead. I mean, there is follow-ups. And back to let's talk about the follow-ups a little bit. 8% only from salespeople, they follow up more than 5 times. Okay. And whereas you have, like statistically, around 60% of the clients, they say no 4 times before they're saying yes. So imagine, 8%, they do more than 5 when there is 4, and statistically, which they say no, 60% they say 4 times, okay? The lead that they're receiving, they call once, they call twice, and after that, they give up.
That's it.
And then the leads are not good. So it doesn't happen this way. Okay, في ناس, they get leads, they know how to nurture them, they work on them, they really like treat them as if it is like part of their life, and they manage and close them after a certain period of time. But agents today, they're coming, they want to join a big company that provide them with a lot of leads and give them all the tools. And what they want is a lead coming and ready to pay the check.
Easy going. Right? And I think that the real estate market got affected, especially when it comes to agents' quality, because everyone saw how everyone making money in real estate, and they start running. There is nothing. We don't have a job. Okay, let's apply for real estate, and we'll do it there. And I think the majority of them, they're not doing good in that. Plus, they are affecting the whole image of real estate in Dubai.
Absolutely.
But from my connection, the people who are killing it in the market, they are still following these things. They sell themselves before selling the project. They do the connection, they build the rapport, they build the trust between them and between the clients, which finally they will be friends.
Yes.
We're not seeing it a lot.
No.
Which is affecting the whole market, and I'm facing it. Even I'm not in real estate, I'm in rental and holiday home, but people are untrusting, or like it's hard to gain their trust because they've been dealing with such kind of agents, which affected everything for us.
I'll tell you one thing, Joseph. So what we noticed, being someone hiring for my team, the social media, it has its goods and bad, yeah? So what happens is lots of people knew they want to join the real estate. They just saw, let's say, someone successful, okay, doing great, traveling, cars, houses. He's in real estate, yeah? And they saw probably like 2-3 people like that, and they think that's it. So they can also join. Yes, they can, by the way, reach to the level, but they think that it's just easy. So they don't know to be at the top of the mountain, what you're going through, how much you need to climb, yeah? So for the same reason, they come, everyone is in real estate. We see people like they're successful. However, so when I used to interview anyone that I was trying to, when I was like in the hiring process, and I always tell them, I give them the black side and the white side. So the black side, I spent probably like more of the time talking about the black side before going to the white side. Okay, you're coming, you want to join real estate. Well, you need to be there working. It's not a 9 to 6 job, first of all. It's not about
a
leads.
24/7
Exactly.
job.
It's not about the lead, second. It's not about things are coming to you easily. It's all about you. So it's not about what you see on the social media. It is. You can be there. However, to reach there, there is a lot that you need to do. Like you're going to lose deals. You're going to lose clients. You're going to hate sometimes your life. You need to have also, before being a broker, working on commission, so something that people do not understand, that you have to make sure first and understand that there is a process that you need to trust that, which is you have to have enough, a little bit of saving, because a lot of people to survive. So people come to me, and it happened many times. They come, they want to join. After 2-3 months, they're struggling, trying to find out how they want to pay for their rent, and they're not focused on their business anymore, which is, I feel bad for that. So I always inform them: are you ready? Do you have enough the oxygen to breathe for the next 6 months, even not 3 months? Because if you want to start closing, it might take you, there's a period of 3 time expected, correct? And after that, after you close, if we're talking about off plan, by the time the developer has to start paying you, and then it comes to the company, and then you get paid, it's going to take, so it's a process. If you don't have the oxygen, you will not breathe, you will suffocate. So,
but why do you think they're still joining? Some people, they will go, okay, I'll give it a shot, I'll see if it work, if not. I think the mentality they're joining, it's wrong. You should not try. I think once you decide to join, you should be fully focused and should see yourself making it, or you will not.
Exactly. So when I see someone, after that I mentioned all the black points, and I see him, he's still insisting with a big smile on his face, generally speaking, I hire him. Because if he's confident,
is an amazing process to hire.
Exactly. And if he's confident, because I even tell him, I will not give you probably leads. And forget about the leads, you're going to be doing this and that and this and that and this and that. If you're not ready for that, don't join. That's it. So, yes, the recruiters used to hate me, by the way, in companies because I was a bit like hard in hiring. And alhamdulillah, but I used to have like the majority of the team always, wherever I go, I used to have the majority of my team, they were really successful. And
which is amazing. This is where you built your proper reputation and your image. And I think nowadays in this market, this is the most important, when you have a good reputation and people can trust you easily. But now, I never discussed this one, but I'd like to know your point of view. How much real estate will affect your character? How much it will change your character and your attitude towards people?
A lot. Do you want me to talk as a director or as a broker?
Let's start from broker, because I'd love to go through the full process. Like, we're still talking about how you made it and these things, but at some stage I'm gonna go through the tough time you went through to achieve this point also. So let's start from broker, moving forward.
I am like anyone else. I went through very tough time when I was a broker, and that's normal, again, as I said, because when I came at the beginning here to Dubai, like, I was just starting with the minimum that I have, but I really wanted it. Again, as I said, like, it's how much you want it. If you want it enough, it's whatever it takes. So I was ready to do work day and night, and just like getting to reach everyone I know, because as I said, it was hard to find clients that time, and just like never give up. So I had times where like really I wasn't even sleeping. Like I was like, I'm worried how I would make my next commission, how I would pay my next rent, and how I would go. I have a lot and I want to spend money. I want to go. I want to travel. I want to do shopping. I went through that like everyone else. But thanks God, yes, I managed to make it in a very short time, and but there is also at times, which is this is something which I would advise all the brokers: don't do my mistake. So a mistake is whenever you make money, you make some money, please save and invest it somewhere. So when I used to make the money, I was happy. Wow, Dubai is great. You
Spending
know, I
everything
can
we're
every
getting.
every month I will make money. Khalas, no, yalla, it's
That's
gonna have come. Khalas, it's done. So I didn't invest it in the right time and in the right place. So I wasted a lot of money
I
that
think
time.
most of us done the same.
Exactly. So
But
I
I mean,
had my ups and I had my downs as well, and that's it. But every time I was down, I know why. So it's unlike today. People blame everyone. So I wasn't blaming the manager. I wasn't blaming the company. I wasn't blaming anyone. I know that the one to blame is me.
and during this phase, like at the beginning when it was tough, what about your surrounding? You had the support, or they were like, no, we told you not to do so, or we asked you not to go through real estate?
Look, when I came to Dubai, I was all by myself. I had like maybe my sister and her husband were living in Dubai, but I was doing everything by my own. So maybe the first month I was staying with them, and then after I started doing commission, I moved on my own. And when I moved on my own, I just started with a little studio with probably nothing there. I'm not like embarrassed to say
Just
it.
somewhere to
Just
sleep.
somewhere to, you know, one couch and one bed, the little things. But I started, and I'm so proud to say it like how I started and how I left everything. And as a woman, I came here to Dubai and did everything by my own. And then my little brother also, then he came to Dubai and he was staying with me. And what I'm proud of today, and I'm proud that he says it as well, that he saw what I've been through. And he learned from that. And today I can tell you, my brother, he's in a different level because he got that motivation, because I taught him how to be hard on himself and to just to keep going.
Which is amazing when you
know?
get someone looking at you and appreciating the whole path you went through, and he based his success on these things. Uh, it's not easy in Dubai. I don't think anyone came to Dubai and he had, as we say in Lebanon, like a golden spoon in his mouth. Everyone started from someplace, either slept in a family place or rented a studio, and we started from there and we start building. I think also you mentioned something that Dubai attract you to this kind of lifestyle where you love to spend, and that's why at the beginning everyone will get lost. Whenever we make money, we just throw it around, like we go party, let's have a yacht
Absolutely.
party.
So
But the yacht party, it's gonna take the whole salary you made this month. But I don't think we were aware about it. But with time, from myself, I learned if you will not manage it properly, you will not invest your money,
absolutely.
your money will stay in Dubai. You will not make it.
Absolutely.
So I think it's hard for everyone to get this point and know how to manage it in Dubai. I saw once, I'm not sure if you're still doing it, you were investing in gold
I
and
still
trading.
I'm still doing it. I'm still trading. I learned it like back when I was also in Lebanon, so that long time ago, more than 10 years. So I entered an academy where I wanted to learn how to trade. It was initially the stocks and then forex. It's all the same at the end. So I enjoyed charting. I enjoyed reading, like looking at the chart and how they do the analysis. Is something that's in my blood right now. I can tell you, I love it. And yes, I tell you, I'm trading today and I'm still trading, but let me admit something, that back in the days, I lost also a lot of money in that, okay? And we only learn, in trading, I'll tell you, we only learn when we lose money. No matter how much, you know, no matter how good you are at reading the charts, you will still lose money if you trade emotionally. So I traded that time. Whenever I'm making a lot of money, I get too excited. Then I go again and I get greedy and then I lose them, right? So that's an emotional trade.
It's a fine line between being emotional, being logical, and even
exactly.
gambling more than it's
Exactly.
hard.
Gambling هقول هيدي مش موجودة شلناها. What made me actually now, I'm telling you, and I'm proud of myself, like after many years of like, ups and downs and ups and downs, today I'm proudly saying it like, yes, I am, I'm not going to say, yes, I'm doing well in trading. And what made, I mean, what let me, I mean, how I reached to that is basically because I manage my, not emotion, it's a money management. Okay, because
I think Freddie should listen to this.
the minute you know how to manage, what is money management in the trading, okay, so your entry levels, your exit, and how you stagger the trade and you take multiple levels and how much and what and when to stop and when to exit. This is the money management, because chart, anyone can learn how to read the chart basically, but how to manage your money and put on the and like be, you have to have that mindset of being a robot. So you have to sit there, I am a robot. What the robot will tell you at that level, exit, because only robot, if you trade by robot, you'll have, let's say 86%, whatever accuracy, right? Think as a robot, think as a shark, no emotions at all, abadan, and no greed. So when you manage that, you will make it, and anyone can make it if they know how to read the charts, if they feel themselves in that world, because of course not anyone loves the trading.
And I think you have a channel for people who wants to be.
I created a channel which is not yet really active. It is active. I have now 2 channels. One which is free channel, and one which is, but again, I'm not active for now. I used to send the free signals for the past 6-7 months, and they were doing, alhamdulillah, good. But now, because I'm just getting it ready, because I'll tell you, this is a side business, but now because I just joined a new company and I have to be full focused, so I'm not really looking at that channel for now, but it's there for the future, because if I tell you what will be my retirement plan later, it is this.
We're getting that. Anyway, we will be mentioning it.
So that would be my retirement plan. Anyway.
We will mention it in the description for later on, or anyone who'd like to join. But from what you're talking, you're a killer. I'd love to know how you're still surviving and balancing your life, because both of these fields, they need 24/7
Exactly.
attention. How you're surviving, how you're managing your personal life, how you're still healthy and doing all these things together.
Listen, I'm someone who wakes up sometimes at 4:30 or 5 in the morning. Okay, so that's since a couple of years ago, right? And first, because of course trading and gym, and then work, and then of course after that I come back from work, I also open the laptop for trading. So basically during the week I have no life. But for me, if I tell you, this is my life, because you have to love it. If you love what you're doing,
it became a lifestyle.
It's your lifestyle. I'm proud of it. Like people tell me, see, you have a life, you don't go out at night and stuff. Like I have the weekend if I want. The rest of the time,
come on,
I
we
love
used to see you
sleeping.
once every 2 months.
Hey, like what, I love sleeping. I enjoy waking up early when no one is awake, when everyone is just sleeping. I have, the silence, reading my email, checking whatever, my social media, brainstorming for something if I want, and then going to the gym, and then also, of course, trading. I just enjoy it basically. Like it's not that I wake up. I actually activate my alarm to wake up at that time if I don't wake up. Now it's by default. Without alarm, I'm even
So
awake.
you don't feel it's an obligation. It's just
I just love
who
it.
you are and the way you like to live your life.
Exactly. And I have the weekend where I can enjoy. I can do whatever I want to. Khalas, and it's enough.
And I also, once you told me that you're also invested in exercising and training.
You
used to be a personal trainer, no?
Yes, when I was in Lebanon, because I love fitness, I decided I wanted to join an academy where I can learn about the fitness, personal training, and group class exercise. And I got graduated on that, and I joined one of the well-known international gym, like Les Mills, but it was called at that time, it is actually Radical Fitness. So I was part of it. It's an Argentinian chain, and I was giving like group classes after work in Lebanon twice a week, probably just like a hobby.
I think you are built to be your own boss since the beginning. Everything you're targeting, everything like you're learning or you want to do, it's just to be your own boss.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
the
nice.
is
No?
it the highest goal or the target?
Look, good that you mentioned that. I've been asked. Maybe you would wanted to ask me why didn't open my own maybe real estate company.
I think I totally understand why people don't do it. I think it's from my point of view. I will go to your answer, but I think why opening a real estate company where you have all the headache on yourself, where you can be a good agent with a company and be a partner.
Exactly.
That's my point of view, and I
Exactly.
think
No,
it's a
you're
smart.
absolutely right. If maybe back in the days, if I did it back long time ago, yes. But now today, like people are asking me, why don't you open your own company? I'm like, okay, if I need to open my own company, I did the study. First of all, is go hard or go home, right? And I need marketing as a company says.
It's a
If I need
higher
to do the
cost.
off plan, I need marketing, I need the team, I need to. So if I need to invest in it, it's fine. But again, considering the time frame, the ROI, all of that, and my margin after that, it's actually the same as if right now I am a manager, a director in a brokerage or a developer, and I have my own team. It's basically the same
But
thing.
still,
You know
also
what I
the
mean?
people sometimes they don't understand that in real estate. As a real estate agent, you're your own boss.
Exactly.
Either you make it work or not. If you don't work, you don't make money. The harder you work, the more money you make.
Exactly.
So it's your own boss. No one like, especially in real estate, since they don't give you a basic salary, you can stay in the company and
Yes,
not
as a broker.
perform.
Yes,
So
correct.
so it is still within the same goal
Correct.
that you are your own boss.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But it's a nice field. It's a nice business. I like it. It's a huge opportunity being in real estate. Like, yes, it is hard though. It's not like now if I say that someone will come, I want to join the real estate, but no, it's not for everyone.
Yeah,
Says
for
it's not
sure,
for
it's
everyone.
not for
It's not for everyone.
everyone. No one can handle it. The stress, the non-stop process. Even it's hard when you have a family and these things. It's hard. Like
Yes.
I get a lot of complaints from my wife. We'll be sitting like going date night. I'll be on my phone more than I
Oh,
talk
tell
to
me
her.
about it. It's the same. My
It's
mom, when she's here or when I go to Lebanon, my parents, my family, my sisters, my mother is like, what they think that probably I'm just chit chatting with someone. They don't know that this is
I'm
actually
making money.
we are
I'm
busy.
making money right now.
Exactly. So it's not at all what they think.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah.
not an easy and happy field. So I think there was
Yes.
some misconception. That's why a lot of people join, and that's why a lot of people are leaving after like 2 to 3 months from joining because they feel, okay, this is not me. I'd rather go be in a corporate life. I know I have the 5/9. I'll get home. That's it. I have nothing to do.
Absolutely.
For us, I think we cannot, like, even when I'm not working, I'll be thinking about the new ideas, what I can do next, how to grow on my social media, how to grow my image, how to have more connection. Okay, I
Exactly.
should start going to this place because now that's it, I'm stable. If I want to grow, I have to do something else. So I'll start adding things which will give me more hours to
Exactly.
to work.
Exactly. I wish there's more than 24 hours. We all wish there's more than 24 hours
It's
a
hard.
day.
It's hard to manage it.
It is.
Uh, why you moved from real estate company to a developer? Why did you take is it your first developer or you've been with a developer before?
Okay, okay. The move is it wasn't easy. I tried back in the days, like long time ago, a developer, which it was like for 1 month and I left. It's not something similar. It's nothing to do with that. But what happened is basically for some reason, I had to leave the company I was with for not to join actually any like
It was like us. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna have a bit of rest.
Exactly. So I had a very good experience. It was great, and I built a successful team. And
A lot of generation came from your side.
so
A lot of good agents.
yeah, alhamdulillah, like I managed to really
And I think they're still killing it. They are always on board between the first three.
Exactly. So I'm so proud. I built a good team there, and it was a great experience. And but for some reasons, I left and I took a break, and then don't ask me how I ended up being with a developer. It wasn't planned. So we were.
You didn't seek it.
No, it wasn't planned. So I was just like chit-chatting with my connection there in Damac.
Back to connection and the power of connection.
We were just chit-chatting, having cigarette, you know, cozy, قاعدة هيك وعم نحكي. طب join us while I try, la la la, and I ended up, okay, I'm in Damac. So I got the offer, and I'm in Damac. So probably it was meant to be. Now, how? Obviously, to go there, there has been thoughts and there has been like points I was thinking about. I'm like, Nisrine, why not? And why not was for the reason is because I was in the other side of the fence, which is the brokerage. Let me try and be in this side since I have the experience and I know exactly what do brokers need in terms of services, in terms of presentation, in terms of what they need, you know, the launches, the challenges and all of that. I'm like, let me be on this side and be an added value for them and do something different and try to add like really different flavor because I've been in their shoes. You know what I mean? So I was actually excited about this experience to be on that side because I know how they think, I know what they want, I know everything. So why not? And really that's happening.
So you're performing in a developer, but you're wearing the real estate agent shoes.
Exactly. So it's actually good. And a lot of people, which they understand. So I had like some brokers calling me and like, wow, now, you know, Nisrine, we are happy you're there at Damac because you will understand how we feel. They know me personally, you know. You understand what we feel. And they started joking like, all right, I want a unit, for example, in this. I'm like, yes, but it doesn't work this way at the end of the day. So yes, I mean, it's exciting. And at the end of the day, also Damac it's a big company, the top private developer.
They're getting it now. I think like they're selling out
Yes.
during the first few hours of the launch.
Yeah, mashallah, they are like, yes, I mean, it's something different. Remember also, Joseph, لأنه أنا كمان like I've been too many years in the brokerage. Maybe also I felt I wanted to do a little bit of change and try something different. As you say, like بحب إنه نجرب يعني. I'm like, okay, let me try. It's quite challenging. So that's it.
Okay, and so far I think you've been there for 2 months, not long.
2 months, yes.
Which one you think it's easier? To be working with a developer, which your connection will be directly with real estate agents, or being a real estate agent and dealing with investor and leads?
صراحة, both are the same. Both have the same strategy. But that one, like brokerage, is the challenge that you have with the client. And here is the challenge that you have because your client is the brokers. Okay? Now, طبعا, there is things that are slightly different, which I prefer, what I prefer in the brokerage and what I liked in the developer. The brokerage, definitely, you have more options. Okay? That will be in case I am a broker and not a manager. Because remember, I'm not selling at the end of the day. So whether I am in that side or in that side, for me is the challenge of how to train my people, to motivate them, to direct their sales, to prepare them in doing the sales. It doesn't really affect me much. However, if I was a broker, yes, there's a difference. So the broker here has more options, but also if they don't focus, they get like they're يعني بيضيعوا, okay? And they have the challenges of the launches of the units. Again, if we're talking about the off-plan. Whereas in developer, yes, you are here, you are the seller side, yes, but still there's a challenge and competition internally always, and still you have you lose a broker and goes to another, our relation manager in the developer and vice versa. So there is the same challenges anyways and always as a salesperson
But
again.
I think the only
you know?
difference, like with a developer, you have a specific project to sell. You don't have like to work all over the place. So it's just like this project, and you're
Exactly.
targeting the real
Yes.
estate
So
company.
it is. So everything has their pros and cons. But صراحة yes, the brokerage is it's a nice place to be. It is. ما تنسى يمكن أنا بحن لها because I was there,
You spend you spend
So
a lot of time
exactly.
on that side.
Yeah.
So I wish you all the luck with Damac. I know you will kill it everywhere you go. You do so. And as I said, the reputation you have from real estate agents that they worked with you and the knowledge you gave them, which they appreciate. I know you'll be implementing the same in Damac. What are the future plans?
Oh,
It's
okay. The future plans. I've been only 2 months with Damac. So basically, definitely now my focus is to leave a mark with Damac. Okay, that's business wise and building also new generation. So of course this is my focus right now. But I'll tell you, since I've been long time in this industry, definitely there is a time probably for everyone, any employee anywhere, where at a certain period of time, maybe خلاص, you want either to go back home with something or to stay in town and have something for you. And this is where probably we're chatting about, like my plan one day probably is being in there by my own at the beach trading as we were
and the
talking
income
about.
is coming.
That's it. And maybe having a side other, additional business, small business, additional income, passive income. So yes, this is what I'm planning, but we are far yet from there. When once I do that, I'm making sure that from my trading I have the same lifestyle that what I'm having here in like as a real estate. So I have to make sure of that. Otherwise, I will do different thing. So that's it.
Yeah, I think it's hard for a person who has your character, the dedication for your work to just reach a point and stop. I think
Of course,
it's gonna be
خلاص.
hard. Hopefully you'll get there, but from what I know and how I see you, I know you're gonna keep on looking for something new to do, to gain knowledge, to educate yourself, and to grow mentally. All the luck in all your plans. The concept of this whole podcast is unscripted. It's an amazing conversation, but before we end it, I'd love from you to give an advice for anyone who wants to make it. No need to be in real estate. If they like to take this advice, it will be amazing.
The advice, if I need to give it to anyone who wants to start the real estate, let's say, is that please kick out the negativity, have the positive mindset, hard work, and keep moving and keep on. Like, don't stop. Be unstoppable. That's it. Because if he's positive, he has the right mindset, and he doesn't get like influenced by anyone, he will just reach to his goal, because people affect people.
Amazing. And for anyone outside real estate, from this independent woman who made it by herself, who depended on herself.
Well, I think any woman can make it. It's just deciding. If a woman decides to make it, and women when they decide to do something. So basically, I'd really to any woman who wants to make it and wants to. There's no shame to. Back in the days, they say, well, a woman traveling and leaving the country to go. I mean, it's not really
we're
advisable.
not there
You know what I
anymore,
mean? It's gone. But today, like I'm saying that the advice to any woman can achieve it. Women are strong. Women can make it. Women, as much as emotional they are, but they can be very, very, very hard and harsh on themselves in achieving and reaching their goal.
You are the strongest. It's known. Amazing. Nisrine, thank you لك. It was an amazing episode.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll sit
Thank you.
once again. Unscripted by Joseph Maksoud.